All right, we have a 2014 Challenger and a 2014 Mustang. As the owner of both, I'm going to be giving you my unbiased opinion on these two cars. But there's a hint. I'm going to be talking about them as sports cars, but as work cars. At some point in your business, it's going to make more sense for you to get out of the seat of a gas-guzzling pickup into a more fuel-efficient car. But that doesn't mean it has to be boring or expensive. What you see behind me are two of the cheapest sports cars in the entire Midwest. This 2014 Mustang cost me $24,000, brand spanking new. This Dodge Challenger was even less, $10,350. I used Car Soup's search function to find the absolute rock bottom price on the specific car that I'm looking for. And then I used their sort function to refine those results. And within 10 minutes, I was able to find this Challenger. And in 2 days of looking, I was able to find this Mustang. That's how effective Car Soup's search and sort functions are. But in today's test, we're going to be talking about the things that you need in a work car. You want quality, you want fuel efficiency, and last but not least is the fun factor. So let's get started. Both of these cars are set up as work cars. V6 engine, automatic transmission. V6 engine, automatic transmission. Every work car I've ever owned will always have that setup. It offers the right balance of power and a hands-free option with the automatic transmission. Let's talk about quality. The Mustang wins in this category. When you sit in the Mustang, you can sense that the engineers paid attention to every single detail. Even at this lower level of car, this is still about performance, which means that it compromises on the creature comforts. That's where the Dodge Challenger takes the lead. In this case, when you sit in the Challenger, you don't feel like you're sitting in a sports car, but a nice balance of comfort and performance. When you're in the Mustang, it's all about performance. If you're gonna ask my kids which car they prefer to ride in, it's the Challenger hands down. But if you ask them which car they prefer to show up in, it's the Mustang. It means the Mustang, although it's a lot of fun to drive, it's not as comfortable to ride in. The Challenger, on the other hand, doesn't give you that level of excitement, the fun factor that we're talking about, but it's more comfortable when you sit your butt 8 to 10 hours a day in a seat. This is the car that I'll go to. Fuel efficiency. The Mustang doesn't fare quite as well as the Challenger in this category. The Mustang's 6-cylinder engine gives between 20 to 24 miles per gallon. Remember, you're buying a work car. You're not buying a sports car. You're just having some fun in your work car. So fuel efficiency is important. The Challenger, on the other hand, gets anywhere from 22, a worst case scenario, up to 32 on the highway. The Challenger wins for fuel efficiency. So between these two cars, the Mustang wins in quality and the fun factor. The Mustang, when you sit in it, it's all about performance. Even at this lower level, you can still sense that it wants to get up and go. When you hit the go pedal, this thing takes off like a rocket. It is the fastest 6-cylinder car I've ever driven. The Challenger, on the other hand, may not be as fast. It may not have that high level of quality that you can just sense, but it has a better balance of comfort with performance. The Challenger, just an easier car to drive for long periods of time. The Mustang, just a more fun car to sit your butt in. Some of you are familiar with the Rusty Rocket. It got T-boned and totaled out. The Challenger's taken its place. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna spend a lot of money on this car, but I am gonna have a lot of fun. Structurally, this car was absolutely mint, except for the hail dents that are in the roof, the hood, and the top rail. And we're gonna be having some fun trying to fix those. And we're not gonna be doing what you typically would do. This car didn't cost me an arm and a legs. I get to experiment, and I'm gonna take you along for the ride. So make sure you stay tuned to see what we do with this car. The first thing we're gonna be doing is rhino lining it. Yes, you heard me right. We're gonna be rhino lining this car. Stay tuned to see what we're going to be doing with this Challenger. It's just the start. I want to hear from you guys next. What do you guys drive for work? And then what suggestions do you have that I should do to this Challenger? I personally was thinking about going Mad Max with it, having a little bit of fun, and going a little bit outside the box. What do you guys think? The Challenger, we call this one Dimples. It's going to be replaced. Do they care? Really? Do they care? All right. The Challenger is replacing the Rusty Rocket. We call this car Dimples. It was sub-a-dub-a-dub, rub-a-dub-dub. The same with this Mustang. I didn't spend a lot of money on this Mustang.